The Old Man and the Sea, part 24. I don't think I can eat an entire one, he said, and drew his knife across one of the strips. He could feel the steady hard pull of the line, and his left hand was cramped. He drew up tight on the heavy cord, and he looked at it in disgust. Sorry, I said he, it's it. It drew up tight on the heavy cord, and he looked at it in disgust. At the hand, right? What kind of a hand is that? He said. Cramp then if you want. Make yourself into a claw. It will do you no good. Come on, he thought, and looked down into the dark water at the slant of the line. Eat it now, and it will strengthen the hand. It is not the hand's fault, and you have been many hours with the fish. But you can stay with him forever. Eat the bonito now. He picked up a piece and put it in his mouth and chewed it slowly. It was not pleasant. Chew, right? Remember, we have a candy called chewing gum. You can also call it bubble gum. So, chewing gum. Chew it well, he thought, and get all the juices. It would not be bad to eat. One thing. Juice. People, this is one of the most mispronounced word in English, right? Juice, right? Not juice. Be careful with this we, alright? There is no diphthong in juice, right? Juice, juices. There's one more word, people. Suit, okay? Like a tie, blazer, and pants, right? It's not sweet, it's suit. Juice, and then the plural, juices. Juices, right? So, and get all the juices. It would not be bad to eat with a little lime or lemon, or with salt. It's important for us to realize that, you know that thing we use here in Brazil to make caipirinha? That's not a lemon. I'm very sorry to tell you. It's not a lemon. That's a lime. So there is a difference between our common caipirinha lime, alright, and the lemon we see in movies, you know, two girls, they have a stand in front of their house. Probably it's the suburbs of the United States, so you have this very broad, beautiful neighborhood and streets, you know, and they make lemonade, so they use lemons to make the lemonade and sell it 50 cents a glass. So they use lemon, we use lime to get drunk with our caipirinha. How do you feel, hand? He asked the cramped hand that was almost as stiff as rigor mortis. I will eat some more for you. People, rigor mortis is one of the phases of death. There are many Latin terms for all of the phase, but if I'm not wrong, rigor mortis is the third phase of death. The first one is something like pale, but in Latin, pallor mortis, you know, or pallor mortis, you know, that you feel pale. And the second one, yeah, I'll have to, I think I got a fast reference here, guys. It will help, just out of curiosity, right? Okay, here I have it. Look, that is pallor mortis, you know, that you know, you're going to get pale, and then algor mortis, that your temperature will go down and down and down until it gets in the same temperature of the environment. And then rigor mortis, it means that your muscles will stiffen, okay? Your body will get very hard. You know, it would be difficult to transport a corpse once rigor mortis has installed. So think about it. If you kill a person, maybe it's much better to transport that person before the rigor mortis has installed, all right? And then you have livor mortis. This is what I like, that you know, so if I lay down here and I'm dead for some time, some parts of my body will get very purple reddish in color, you know, and other parts will be very pale depending on the position they put me, okay? And then you have what else do we have here? And then you start you know, to rot, and until the moment you become a skeleton. I will eat some more for you. So his hand and etc. etc. Okay. Well, a question, I note a question here. Maybe it's a challenge for you people and for us to think together. Why does the man have to say as hard, or the narrator as hard as rigor mortis, and not just very hard? You know, think to yourself. What is the difference between saying this and that? Next paragraph. He ate the other part of the piece that he had cut in two. He chewed it carefully and then spat, the past of spit, right? He spat out the skin. How does it go, hand? Or is it too early to know? He took another full piece and chewed it. It is a strong, full-blooded fish, he thought. I was lucky to get him instead of Dolphin. Dolphin is too sweet. This is hardly sweet at all, and all the strength is still in it. There is no sense in being anything but practical, though, he thought. Anything but is, I have to be just practical. You know, everything I have to do is to be practical, okay? Be careful with this but, because depending on the context, it's like the opposite. Think about the sentence, everybody but Peter will go to the party, right? Everybody but Peter. Oh, by the way, this is somewhat less formal, less standard than except, okay? Everybody but Peter will go to the party. So, everybody will go to the party, but Peter won't. Here we have, there is no sense in being anything but practical, though. So it means the only thing I have to be is practical, okay? There's no sense in being any other things, okay? So it's because of the construction of the sentence that you have, it seems you have opposite meanings, right? And again, I think it's very nice the way he faces, you know, the fact that he has to eat bad fish, because it doesn't matter if it's bad to the taste. It will give him strength, and that's what he wants, right? He wants to win this fight. He has a mission. He has, you know, his vocation, and he'll do it, regardless the pleasure it will give him. I wish I had some salt, and I do not know whether the sun will rot or dry what is left. So I had better eat it all, although I'm not hungry. The fish is calm and steady. I will eat it all, and then I will be ready. Be patient, hand, he said. I do this for you. I wish I could feed the fish, he thought. He's my brother. But I must kill him and keep strong to do it. Slowly and conscientiously, he ate all of the edge-shaped strips of fish. He straightened up, wiping his hand on his trousers. Now, he said, you can let the cord go, hand, and I will handle him with the right arm alone until you stop that nonsense. He put his left foot on the heavy line that the left hand had held and lay back against the pool, against his back. Try to picture that image. I want to do the process one more time, okay? God help me to have the cramp go, he said, because I do not know what the fish is going to do. But he seems calm, he thought, in following his plans. But what is his plan, he thought, and what is mine? Mine, I must improvise to his, so I must adapt my plan depending on his plan, right? Mine, I must improvise to his because of his great size. If he will jump, I can kill him, but he stays down forever. Then I will stay down with him forever. He rubbed the cramped hand against his trousers and tried to soften, right? He tried to gentle the fingers, but it would not open. Maybe it will open with the sun, he thought. Maybe it will open when the strong raw tuna is digested. If I have to have it, I will open it, cost whatever it costs. But I do not want to open it now by force. Let it open by itself and come back of its own accord. So according to its own time, according to the time of the hand. After all, I abused it much in the night when it was necessary to free and unite the various lines.